Are we ever too old to play video games? So, the reason why I bring this up is because I have a friend who I describe as a casual gamer. We were playing Call of Duty one time and he asked me, "Is there an age where we have to stop playing video games?" And of course I told him, "No, of course not. It's a great de-stressor. We work and sometimes when you're having a bad day at work, what gets you through is knowing that you're gonna go home and fire up your console and just game." So long story short, I told him of course not. But it got me thinking, why is it that video games have that stigma to it? If I was gambling, blowing my paycheck on gambling every time I got paid, no one's ever gonna say, "Jay, aren't you too old to be gambling?" If I was drinking, blow my money on drinks and get drunk with my friends, no one's ever gonna say, "Jay, aren't you too old to be drinking?" So, yeah, why is it? Why do video games have that stigma? There are a lot of women out there who will say they won't be with a man who plays video games. They're for kids. So it's out there and I wonder why. Video games, like I said, they're a great de-stressor. I think it's a relatively cheap hobby. Like, take for example, $100. $100 in gaming will get you a long way. You could get a 360 with a few games. You could buy a brand new game for your consoles. You could find a bunch of cheap games on Steam or eShop or whatever. Whereas if you were a car enthusiast, what's $100 gonna get you? A rear view mirror? Also, another benefit to gaming for older adults is that it keeps your mind active. Um, Games have come a long way, and there's all kinds of games that older adults can benefit from. Sport games, puzzle games, strategy games, keeps your mind active. Even if it's playing Stardew Valley, gives your mind something to do. Also, I think games are a great way to bond with your kids if you have kids. When my daughter was around 3, I introduced her to the Wii, and she loved Wii Sports. And the first game me and her ever beat together, she just turned 4, was Power Rangers Samurai for the Wii. So I'm always gonna have that with my daughter. So gaming is great for bonding. It's great for creating memories. And how cool is it if your parent would game with you? I appreciate my parents for buying me games when I was a kid, but for them to game, I can never imagine that. How cool would that have been? But I understand it's a different time, back then. But it's a different time now. And I think it should just be more accepted. I think gaming keeps you out of trouble. It's a crazy world out there. You never know what could happen out there. So gaming keeps you in the house and out of trouble. So Lord willing, when I'm an old man, I'm still gonna be gaming. I mean, it might look something like this.
To defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare."
But at least I'm still gaming. So yeah, guys, so I just wanted to chat with y'all. Let me know what you think. Is there an age where we should stop playing video games? I don't think so. Gaming to the grave, baby. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one.